I wasn't supposed to. Oh, Natsuki. Dick. dot com.
Long dick style.
Jesus Christ. Hey, thanks for dating this.
Dating what?
This episode. Hey, you're clicking on the wrong screen. I literally. Yeah, I know, right, Natsuki? Fucking, like, what? Okay, let's get started with the things I don't like.
Oh.
First of all,
Natsuki rereading my poem.
Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion, other than the fact that it fucking blows.
Eh? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Ugh.
In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this.
You're a little loud.
I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ugh.
I'll be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, that's not great, but let's show you what a real literature looks like. And then you went and ruined it by being fucking good. I hope you're happy, piece of shit.
So in other words, you saying you liked it?
Arr!
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you?
Oh god. I'm scared.
I already told you that you don't have to go announcing to the world like you're all self-important. Like some sort of self-important prick.
Pretty sure you never actually said that.
Did you say that in your fanfic?
I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Girl. Fine. I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
What a shitty ass poem.
Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Told you they weren't gonna like it. You were so right. You know me so well.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Okay, you're. Quit that.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, go. Because everyone in high school thinks their writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff with dogs barking and such. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
No, it's for a grade. Haven't you ever been to school?
Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
What message is that? Yes, exactly. It's like, it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like a Mack truck or tragedy. Quit clicking through my goddamn shit before I get a chance to read it, I swear to God. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. You know what? We're done playing. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
The other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro with my one tooth. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment.
Huh.
I don't really care how old anyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Who I'll show my poem to next time? God damn it. Okay.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! Sorry! I forgot to start speaking. I was saying all that in my head.
God, relatable. It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not.
I know it's hard on the first time.
I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. Maple leaf, quiz bottom, and hat. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Just making sure. I guess that I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. No, she doesn't. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. What, my face is buried in my hands. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on.
I think that the most notable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and then they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering... They called your stammering. Is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many... You know what? There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem.
Oh, fuck.
Not just finding them and building them and getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice. And learning by example with somebody clicking through my goddamn shit. God fucking damn it, how difficult is it to get professional help of clicking a mouse? I also hope everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback.
Oh. Fuck.
Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
In the distance. Hey!
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. I'm sure you would.
Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh my god.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow.
Bathing.
It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
That shit was deep. What the fuck? That's not snapping. That's...
I was flickering the lights.
Oh. That was deep. She is bae.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Fuck off. Fishing for compliments.
What? I wasn't thinking of that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
No, not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. Oh, that's your foot. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Oh. Something easier to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Smart.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, even though I just said that you took way too long to read it, you fucking illiterate. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work.
You're calling me illiterate and you can't even fucking talk.
Those are two different things. They
usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture.
Rocket is so comfy right now.
Yes, he is. Yes. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
I wonder if he just wanted to get comfy.
Ooh, lingering in the past, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Ghosts.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Click through the thing. I'm done reading.
Soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
I know you haven't because you're a fucking plebeian. It's nothing, really.
Do you have schizophrenia?
It makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Can we just fuck in, like, a haunted mansion or something?
No.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Can I put my ghost in your ghost?
1, 2, 3.
Buckle my
Counting
shoe.
on you.
Monica.
Monica. Hi, Smarf.
Konnichiwa.
Having a good time so far?
No. Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Her titties are really perky.
Much perk.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up, like your titties!
Of course I'll be afraid.
I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Smarf. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like it, Smarf.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected. Really, it's just fucking word salad.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write.
Oh, shit.
She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
Ha 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 ha. Ugh. You say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Oh my god, yes.
Who's that?
Where the Sidewalk Ends. No?
No, never read that.
The Light in the Attic?
No.
It's a bunch of short, like, poems and short stories. Like, he's a really good writer.
Huh.
I love him. I'm being dead serious.
That's cool.
I actually did, a talent show where I read his poem, One Sister for Sale, and I had my sister, like, on the ground with a for sale sign above her.
And that was the most talent that Molly ever had.
Oh. I mean, you're not wrong. on her fucking gravestone, it'll be like held a for sale sign in 3rd grade. Her greatest accomplishment in life.
Peaked in 3rd grade, held sign. Oh my god, look at the dog.
Oh my god.
Anyway, hey.
He's so fucking cute.
Hey.
Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. He is a good writer, though. Like, I like his books. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? No, the fuck she isn't!
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. It might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of a poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing things.
That's okay.
Oh.
I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way that everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
No.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
I know.
Much like everybody else here.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Hey, shut up. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall. Or hole in wall. It couldn't have been me.
Oh my god.
God
I'm sorry.
damn.
I'm sorry.
It couldn't have been me.
See? The direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see! I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Is she talking about her vagina?
No, you fucking crude, crass, other words that start with C. So, what do you think?
Chicken shit.
Cunt.
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. And there's a lot of poems been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently.
She found her hole.
From the epiphany toilet. No, that's a thing from Scrubs. It's really funny.
Okay.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, it's something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Oh, another way to think about this is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand, go with the flow, or use a pencil because then that shit won't happen. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew.
I know, right? I guess that's everyone.
I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
They are.
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yori and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
Shh. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, God
I'm
fucking.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Smarf did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own.
What's digestions?
It's when you eat, but it doesn't digest. Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Smarf liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Stand. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... My stomach. You click through a thing.
Oh, sorry. Yuri stands up.
Maybe you're just jealous that Smarf appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh fuck, there's gonna be a question here. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Smart started showing up.
Oops.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve... Wait. This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Oh, shit.
Smart. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making all your poems called convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Smarf. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language.
Everyone's really gassy in this club.
It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning for the most effectively. But, hey. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary... avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Smarf? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Oh, it's you. Sorry, go.
But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Uh-oh.
So, of course, that's going to be, Yuri.
Help me, Sayori!
She's bae!
God damn it!
What?
I wanted you to do... Never mind.
You're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all.
Shut the fuck up.
Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
Nobody even likes you. I understand. Yuri.
Eh?
You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, it's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki has felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
You're being a little bitch.
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists.
Clench.
In the end, nobody has taken her side.
And it doesn't even matter.
She's trapped at the... She's trapped at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Good, that's where it belongs.
Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair.
Ginger.
Everything all right?
I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that.
It's okay, baby.
You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not get frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Smart. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now.
Yeah. It's nothing.
One more thing.
Eh?
That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, my breasts. I would never do anything so shameful.
Wait, was the insinuation that she stuffed her bra? Or
yes.
Something? Oh.
Either that or just like wearing a push-up.
Eh? What thing did Natsuki say?
Never mind about that. I'm gonna go make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Ooh! He want the G.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. It's like 8 o'clock. How'd y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Mostly.
Bitch, didn't you just leave?
I came back.
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk. I thought I didn't want to be neat. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll have learned something from your friends too. Your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn about the kinds of poems everyone likes, or I could just shock me. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress.
Feel my powers.
And I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Smarf! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me.
Beam.
Truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm going to enjoy it either.
I can't say I'm not enjoying it.
Did you want to...
Sayori.
About what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I see them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Yeah. You know, Smarf, it really is nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too.
That's...
Every day's gonna be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
Let a man fuck.
Wait, what?
You're trying to get laid.
Oh.
That's the point of this. It's a dating sim.
I thought it was just a literature club.
Well, I mean...
Are you saying that I'm not just going to write poetry this entire time? I feel bamboozled.
You're trying to write poetry to get the ladies moist. I can't even say it without laughing.
Okay, wait. So you're saying I have to write poetry to try and get the ladies moist?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I hate that word. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I've had Sayori on the shoulder. Don't you fucking touch me. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
Next time on this...
On Doki Doki, let me pokey.
oh wait, no, you're not supposed to say that. Oh no. Oh shit.
Why didn't you say?